The name is Law Nation. And as the room fill up, be sure to hit the like, share this content, let friends, neighbors know where to go when it's time. Yeah. Tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. Let's get it.
What more do you want?
Come on with it. Yeah. All right. Boy, doom and gloom is the season, huh? Come on with it. Cowboys Cooper Rush hour in the traffic jam ahead. Plus more and more and more. Come on, baby. Mama said there'll be days just like this. Come on with it. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. What about a rush hour party? Hey, ho, come on. Us versus us, baby. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on with it. Be sure to hit that share it icon. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. It's a new world, a new leadership and everything. Come on with it.
God sees it.
What is your sound? What is your best sound?
Come on with it. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. Oh my goodness. People fail to realize that overall we may have an ideal or a concept or a scheme and things like this and the great thoughts, but it's subject to Jerry Jones. See, people still blaming me for the losses. I'm sitting like, wait a minute, you can't blame me. I'm just the messenger. Wait a minute, you know. And when they do say, this is Sparta, you know, and he still kicked them down the hole. I'm the messenger, right? And I'm not a paid messenger, by the way, you know. But it is what it is. Cowboys Nation, the Dallas Cowboys heading into this game 3-5. And it's still a wedge. I'm hearing a lot of people saying, hey, play Trey Lance. And if you've been out there for training camp in Oxnard, you will see that Cooper Rush was the better quarterback, even in Oxnard, right? Now, Trey Lance is the most athletic guy out there, but it's Cooper Rush time. He's the veteran guy. He's, 30 years of age, and I get it. We talk about trade value and things like that, but none of these boys got contracts for the foreseeable future. So it's more the same. If any of these guys ball out, even the Cowboys got to put some type of contract in, even to trade them, right? Because their contract expires, right? So that's just how that goes. And I know we can play the game, whereas, hey, before these guys hit the market, maybe somebody can jump in on it, but let's be real. These quarterbacks come a dime a dozen, man, especially when you already don't have a foreseeable contract down the line for them. So let's see this and let's figure this out, Cowboy Nation. It is what it is at this point, but neither here nor there. Dak Prescott is out for at least 4 games. He won't return, according to information brought to you by John Machota, until December the 9th, right? So how do we win in this rush hour, knowing that there's going to be some traffic jams ahead? Oh, on top of that, the Cowboys did, for those who are hiding under a rock, hiding under a crater, is that the Cowboys did make a trade yesterday. Yeah, they made a trade, man. And
What's your point?
hey, we burnt the 4th round draft pick for it, right? And hold on, and I do agree with use both biggest. I do agree with using both of those boys, right? And I do agree with ratio. Hey, he said star trigger trade. We know what we have out of Cooper Rush. We know that. We know what we got out of Cooper Rush. But remember, me banging on the table for Trey Lance or me banging on the table for this and that, when did the Joneses ever listen to us, right? When did they ever say, yeah, you know what? These guys right, man. It makes more sense. So it's better to not even make sense over here, y'all. That's just what it is. So either we're going to have to, just like the whole philosophy and the principle of the trade thing, it makes sense for the Joneses. They don't see the outside world. Right? They don't see what we see. Yeah, especially in red zone. Yeah, you can use Trey for that. They don't see what we see. Look how long it's been, many a moons before Jerry and them woke up and said, oh, Jimmy belongs in the Ring of Honor. Shoot, he belonged in the Ring of Honor 15 years ago. Right? They don't see what we see. They don't feel what we feel. They don't take this to heart like we take to heart. I hate losing more than I love winning. And if I had $1 billion, I would be having people talk about, hey, there's no salary cap law, salary cap. Well, there's no salary cap as it relates to coaching. Yeah, I'll have the greatest and the brightest minds of all of football on my staff. They'd be like, damn, man, we're going to have to implement a salary cap just to slow the Joneses down because I have the brilliancy of the minds here. But they don't feel it that way. They don't operate that way. I was listening to my guy Scott Walker show, and they have this guy that call in named Toxic Tom. I mean, I ought to just clip up all of his sayings and just post it everywhere. I believe that guy got a brilliant mind. The Joneses would rather lose on their heel or on their philosophy versus winning on someone else's. Like, I can literally show them the keys to get into the gates of heavens, and they say, nah, you know what? Hey, I'd rather go through the pathway of hell. This is who they are, you know. Ego. And sometimes your success can be your biggest enemy. Let me say that again. Sometimes your success can be your biggest enemy. The 90s success are the Cowboys' biggest enemy. Because Jerry Jones, said that he can fire Jimmy, get rid of him, and find 500 other coaches to win. And newsflash, it happened. It happened. But for it to return to him years later, for him to realize that still wasn't a coach you found. They had won in spite of that coach that you brought in. But ego, edging God out, saying that, hey, this is what I do, this is what I know, and everybody else are fools, got in the way. The truth takes its time. The truth didn't hit Jerry until somewhere in 2000 and maybe 14 and 15 about that whole fiasco. So success made them comfortable. It made them highly thinking of themselves that they can't do no wrong. They continuously have bad contracts and beyond. So we are hoping to catch lightning in the bottle with Cooper Rush. Is it possible? I don't know. We don't know. But he is, what's his record? 5-1. So how do you win? Because I'm a solution guy. It's different between being a pessimistic and a person that say, hey, it's over, Law. If you want to win right now, put W in the chat. Who wants to win? Let me know, and I'll tell you how. Who wants to win? Put W's in the chat. If you have the earning to win, if you have the desire to win, put W in the chat. If not, put L's. So like, look, man, I have no desire to win this season. I'm folding it up. I'm yanking the cords off, wrapping this thing up, and I'm done with this team. Like the boy said, I'm done with the 90s. Come on with it. So I got more W's. Woo! We got a lot of dubs in here, baby. Until we mathematically out of the situation, then we're going to be still talking about getting the dub. But when we mathematically out of it, I'm talking about the postseason. Yeah, that is going to be that. And here's going to keep gray hairs from growing on me, right? And wrinkles all over my face. I don't have to hear no more DPF, baby. Yeah, Law, what you pledged? DPF. No more Dak Prescott faults. Come on, baby, because he ain't here. It's been 9 years. I don't have to hear it for the next 4 weeks. You only like Dak Prescott because he's a brother and you ought to get a room with him. Yo, Dak Prescott, apologize. I'm so glad. I don't have to worry about that. I'm just as equally glad about that I don't have to, when I turn on the TV and when I listen to the radio, I don't have to hear no more of these campaign ads too. I'm so glad. Yes. I don't have to hear another single campaign ad. Outside of people crying or who won and who lost. One person is so idiotic. We finna be slaves. I'm like, girl, get out of here with all of them crocodile tears. They acting like Trump. This is his first time being president. But that's a whole nother conversation. So I'm so glad, dog, we can just get back to football. Right? And we can get to this on how we win. Put TOP in the chat. That's how you win. Yeah. What's TOP, Law? Time of possession. Keep away. Give life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness to the W by running the football 30 for 30. Being able to take advantages of the situation. Hey, if it's no touchdown, check down. If it's no check down, hey, as much as you can say about this and that, throw the ball away. Don't take the deep sack or run it with your legs, Cooper, And if that's all bogged down, the Cowboys also said that they are formulating packages for Trigger Tray. So there will be a few packages where you see a little wrinkle in there. Cooper, Rush, and Trey in the backfield at the same time. 19-10. You know what I'm saying? And we can get it in. That's a wrinkle that you can throw in. Now, this team that we're playing is a common opponent. I can't stand the Eagles. Just heard Lord Brunson. He's live right now. He's talking about, I can't wait to talk to Law, because a third of the Cowboy fans and some of the content creators are running. They're hiding, they ducking, they dodging Lord Brunson because he's on the high branch right now. He's on the high branch of the tree. They got 6-2 as a record. Their offense is 10th ranked. Their defense is 3rd ranked. Special team is 11th. That's middle class. That's middle right in there. Matter of fact, that's high class because you got top 10 offense, you got top 10 defense. Overall, you're 5th overall. Meaning that from an efficiency level, there's only 4 other teams efficiently better than them. But I'm going to tune in to my guy, Uncle Charles. Where he at? Uncle Charles, where you at?
Sacrifice. Don't give up the fight.
Everything
will be all right on any given Sunday. Yeah. depend on you. If you win or lose, you know you got to pay some dues.
To live on
Monday.
You still got to pay them dues, man. Them dues are due, man. You know, hey, them cowboy dues are due, ladies and gentlemen. You still got to pay them dues. It ain't no folding up over here. Last I checked, Tyler Smith is a professional player. CeeDee Lamb, they gonna put his ACs together. He's a professional player. Hey, Zach Martin, get your mind right. Hey, I get videos sent to me, and my guy told me, hey, talk about him. Okay, if we want to win this weekend, he got to play better. My guy, shout out to him. Shout out to Duke, man. He want to get his name cleared. He said, hold on, y'all gonna show the bad, now show the good. I said, all right, all right, let's go with it right quick. Let's see what we got right here. So this right here is Terrence. He's definitely got to play better, right? But he's saying that, hey, he is improving. So this past game, he did improve a lot, right? And I get it. He's a client of Duke. And we want to see this guy play better. We want to see him stand up a little bit firmer in his grips. We want to see his kick slide get in there. And we want to see him perform a little bit better. But not just him, the entirety of the team. But what if I told you, Zach Martin, he's the one that's like this little small, it's not benign right now. It's like it'll spread it. This is absolute cancer right now. I need for Zach Martin to play better. But I get it. Still is getting a lot of this stuff because he's less of a known name than Zach Martin, right? So we're going to have to figure this out down the stretch. If we really want to beat the number 3 defense in the National Football League that get most of their pressure, not from the edges, but they got the big boys down inside. And the whole fight that we were trying to say with the aspect of Mozzie versus Jordan Davis versus the other kid that's in the middle, Carter and them, even the third string guy, let's just give up that particular fight. Them boys are good, but they are beatable. You're going to have to run on the edge. You're going to have to get the ball out quick. And one thing that you can say with Cooper Rush, he may not have the strongest arm. He do have a quicker release. He will try to fit the ball off of his third step when he drops back. And it is harder to get to the quarterback in those lights. So, so we're going to talk about that. Shout out to Duke Manyweather. Hey, Duke trying to cover his brand low. Hey, actually. Nobody asked you that,
They can come closer than close.
Yeah. Sure, we trying to.
Original
Duke. Duke of Earl, Duke of Earl. Yeah, yeah, Duke like, yeah. Now you're going to have to tighten that up now a little bit. I'm seeing you get your ass whooped, but hey, you got to tighten this up, man. You messing me up out here, man. Come on, Steel. Y'all know how that goes. Y'all know exactly how that goes, man. Come on with it. Now, Duke, man, if you want me to work with you now, come on now. You're going to have to send me, you got to send me the kind of fold too now. Yeah. But neither here nor there. Boss Cowboys Sports did a great job of pointing out some of the good plays. Now, so far, this kid's name been butchered and murdered around here because the Cowboys decided to give up a 4th-round draft pick, even though he's been pedestrian over there in Carolina land. Here's the twofold situation. People say, well, Law, you was showing a lot of college highlight tapes of Mingo. Why not he have any highlights in the pros? Well, I encourage you guys, hey, where are the highlights for Bryce Young in them? Where are the highlights for the quarterback? Because you don't see any. They are terrible for a reason, right? So if we trying to find gold out of SHIT, come on, bro, it ain't gonna happen. But here's what I'm gonna say with this kid: separation is the issue, right? He's a bigger receiver. He's a bigger target. 6'2.5", 225 pounds, 4'40", right? Him and Ryan Flo similarly built. So there's your bigger target. This will pay dividends, especially for either quarterback, because I got some highlights going, and pardon me, we will go and find some all 22 as well, but it just take a little longer for me to download the 22s. But I got some highlights cooking of Cooper Rush, and he's throwing it to Noah Brown and them. You know, he likes to throw it to the bigger target. So there's a lot of upside. Is he a world beater? No. Is he a trade of the kinds of caliber of what the Commanders are doing? No. This is a Jerry Jones special. This is a Jerry Jones a deal here all the way. So at the end of the day, this is something that we all have to look at it and say to ourselves, all right, how can the Cowboys win with the guys that they like and the guys that they have their philosophy? Can this guy give us a little bit more than Jalen Brooks? The answer to that is yes. Do he, into a certain situation, not saying that he is right now, is he a guy that's going to be a little bit better down the stretch than a Jalen Tolbert? I can tell you, possibly. But this is what Tolbert's third or fourth year now, you know. So it's time for Tolbert to blossom. All right, so this is where we are as far as the rankings. The Cowboys are 3-5. We have the 29th ranked offense, meaning that there's 28 teams. 28 teams that's performing better on offense than us. For those who don't know how to do the math, 28 teams got an offensive scheme, philosophy, and principle better than ours. All right? We are the 31st ranked defense, meaning that there's 30 other teams. Don't you know how far of a fall from grace that is? We had the number one offense last year, respectfully speaking. And we had the number, I believe, in most categories, 7, 8 ranked defense last season. A fall from grace. Oh, my God. And it hurt. That boy said, ooh, when I fell down. Who remember that? So this is from Mike McCarthy earlier today. Appreciate everybody. Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy press conference highlights. This is the snippets. You don't have to listen to Mike McCarthy breathe on the mic. You can just get it, the short version from me. Michael Parsons will return to practice today on a limited basis. We already know the cat out of the bag because Jerry Jones said yesterday Michael Parsons will play.
What's your point?
Hey, man, you're giving them too much information. You know, DeMarcus Lawrence and Brandon Cooks are progressing but are not yet ready to have their 21-day window. So they are down the line. And no decision has been made on Dak to IR. So
What's your point?
Meaning that instead of 4 weeks, it could be less than that, you know, depending on how bad that hammy is. Or if I could be messy, or how good Cooper Rush played this week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, it's a double entendre. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, Bland and Parsons is playing. You know, the fall damage is too real for the Cowboys. It's from Elephant. I feel you, man. Law, it's your fault because you said you didn't foresee us having a drop-off like this. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Cleo Law. Anti-reverse Cleo Law, you know. So, yeah, blame me, man, you know. Blame me, man, you know. Blame the law. Or what this guy had to say.
It's less a pulse of their football team right now and organizationally than the Cowboys. And I'm being respectful to Jerry Jones and his. They should not have made a trade to acquire a player today. This is a team that right now this season is done. It's not going to be a playoff run that they were expecting. They have a head coach on an expiring contract. Their quarterback is going on IR. He's going to miss the next 4 games, or likely, not officially. So that's 12 games into the season. This was a bad football team to begin with. They are cash-strapped next year already, and they're going to have to sign Micah Parsons. Last year, they traded a 4th-round pick for Trey Lance, who you would think would then be the quarterback that would play if Dak Prescott got hurt, but they're not. They're playing Cooper Rush. Now they take a 4th-round pick to trade for Jonathan Mingo, who, again, might end up being a solid player, but there could be a 4th-round receiver in next year's draft that you would have for 2 more years and at relatively similar production, at least expectation-wise. Hey, it makes no sense, man.
It makes no sense. The solution is still we can throw the ball, regardless of how y'all perceive to do this and that. You can still throw the ball. You still run the ball. You can still play sound defense. You can still play sound offense. All of that idiotic stuff, take that, throw it out the window now. You can't throw an interception on your side of the field. You can't go for it on 3rd and 1 out of shotgun. Call timeout when you don't get it. Then you go 4th and 1 and you telegraph exactly what you're doing and don't get it on your side of the field. You can't press like that. Now, this is a situation whereas Mike McCarthy may end up finishing how he started. It was him, right, that we had the 6-10 with, right? Mike McCarthy, and it was Dak Prescott was injured his first year here, right? And we was hit with a slew of injuries, right? With a slew of injuries. We were hit left and right. But now is not the time to fold. We are still mathematically in this race. Speaking of that, we're going to get to this main topic line. As you guys see right here on the screen, I have Dak Prescott. And you guys, I didn't really go into details of what James Jones said about Dak Prescott. But I want to, for context, put that in here on this particular episode. Let's listen.
Dak quitting.
Oh, hold on, James.
Wait.
Whoa.
Say it with your chest.
I need some proof. I need some evidence.
Like tapped out?
Like when you in the chokehold and they said, if you just said Dak quit.
And it's crazy because, like,
I've been there though.
It ain't even like funny though. Like, my man quitting on these dudes.
Who believe in the hearts of hearts that Dak Prescott then threw the towel in? Now, I'm not going to go through the laundry list of accomplishments that he did in the mix of challenges because you guys already know that. James Jones doubled down. What did he say later about all of this? Because I don't have that clip. Because at the end of the day, nobody believes that this guy quit. I think that he spoke highly of Dak Prescott. I think that he fought for Dak Prescott. He fought for Mike McCarthy. And right now, when he said that, he was under the influences of in his emotions, right? Emotions make you cry sometimes.
Emotional damage.
I've had a hamstring plenty of times, and I'm back the next week. I'm not Tyreek Hill. It don't take no 4 weeks for you to heal from no hamstring. You're not Lamar Jackson. You're not Jalen Hurts. You're not running. Where are you running to? You're not running. 4 weeks. Basically put me on ice for 4 weeks, right? No fight, no nothing. Hey, man, I'll be back in 2 weeks. I'll be back in a week. This is a hamstring for a quarterback that's not explosive at the quarterback spot. They tried to hold me out. I said, who I'm running away from? I've been 4'5", 4'6". I'm going to stay 4'5", 4'6" with a bad hammy. So I'm going out here playing. Dak Prescott, with the way the season is going right now, we heard him on the sideline, what he said. Dak is quitting on these boys. You are not, is it off the bone or something? Because there's no way you're telling me that you're out 4 weeks with no answers, no nothing, no fight, no.
Your boy said, is it off the bone? No, but the hamstrings can damage your career completely. If you think I'm lying, look up Miles, not Garrett, but Austin. Let me know how them hams going, you know. So some people say quarterback don't use their legs. Well, your lower body extremities is everything. You throw and you put all of your pressure off of your leg. You throw more with your legs than anything on your body. So with that being said, calculated, he have every right now to say, hey, damn, I'm bad, man. Hey, I spoke out of turn. My bad, Dak Prescott. If he want to clear up his name, because I don't think that a lot of people agreeing with him, you know. So at the end of the day, football is brutal, and not all injuries are created equal. They're not, unfortunately. We've been blessed to have a Jason Witten to never get hurt. And we've seen from the smallest, slightest things. Sean Lee, out for 2 weeks. What happened, man? Somebody blew on him, man, and tore up his pectoral muscle. Oh, man, why Sean Lee out now, man? Hey, man, you know, the synovial fluid dried up in his knee. It's gone, you know, and he can't turn no more, right? If Sean Lee had Jason Witten blood, shoot, Sean Lee, they'll put a statue of him right beside Scott Mira. The same could be said for Romo, right? Romo stayed hurt. Their offensive line was terrible. But Jason Witten never got hurt. God dog. Hey, what happened to Jason Witten? He's out. His spleen was taken out. Shoot. He's back the next week. We were like, how is that even possible? I think Chris Sims, the son of Phil Sims, had the same injury, out for the rest of his career. That's football for you, man. Same spleen, different body.
Oh, nothing for a hamstring, and you're a quarterback. There ain't no way. Drop back, get the ball out. Your hamstring don't got to be 100% at the quarterback spot. Dak Prescott is quitting on these boys, man. If I was on Dak's team and I seen him in the locker room, I would walk by him in the train.
You're right. No, you're right.
Good to see you, dog. And keep pushing.
There's one thing. That's why James Jones is not a quarterback. All right. Sampson says they're wrong for accusing the man of quitting. Dak is one of the toughest in the league. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah. Anytime you have a quarterback that's on the field and he's running, and I think his name was Ryan Logan or Logan Ryan, hopped on his back and hip drop him, and the bone bust through the epidermis, dermis, subcutaneous, and the only thing that can keep that ankle bone from piercing through the skin is piercing through, and everybody's seeing it because they didn't cut away for commercials, was his socks. And for him to take that bone and try to put it back together, that's crazy, you know. For what? You trying to put it back together? And that's when the Jones said, hey, man, we're going to pay you, man. We're going to go ahead and pay this guy. See, that's a true story. Cowboys, you get hurt, you get paid. That's the true story. If you get hurt, you get paid. Yeah. He tried to slam that ankle back together. for the comeback the next year. You know the crazy thing of it with those kinds of calibers of injuries. Didn't you know that when you're hurt like that, normally you don't come back? Check out Alex Smith. I know it's a different type of injury, but sometimes you just don't come back from that, man. Shoo. It's crazy. But enough of all of that. We hope all is well with the hammy. And now it's Cooper Rush time to shine, right? And he's going to have to stand tall with this. He's going to have to figure out ways to get ahead in this game. The Cowboys, whether it's Jonathan Mingo, Cavante Turpin, Jalen Tolbert, or the Jalen Brooks, got to figure out ways. Nobody's going to show us grace and mercy. It's football, baby. Hi there, Law Nation. I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to beat the New York Giants on Thanksgiving Day. The score will be 28-3. The Cowboys, what do you think? Man, you skipped all the way to Thanksgiving. But Dante, man, what do you think about this game? Because even if Yeah, people don't understand that. Yeah, McNabb finished the game versus the Cardinals with a broken ankle. And this is from East Camden for life. And I feel you. But was it protruding through the skin? You got different breaks. Like, it's no one fit all, right? It's not no one injury equates to all, right? It's all different levels of injuries. So that's just how they go. So you throw with your legs, and sometimes, you can pull it through. I think the most miracle thing I've seen was the Doug Williams Super Bowl, the Washington team. If Washington fans are old enough to remember, the dude had literally one leg out there. And they won. Almost Legendary says, I don't think Mingo is any good. I feel you with that. That's the reason why he's here. If he was any good, he'd still be in Panthers land. That's the only thing. Different systems, different schemes, different philosophies. Who's old enough to remember Sam Darnold playing for the Panthers? What would the Panthers do now to get a Sam Darnold back? But will that system follow him? Who's old enough to remember Baker Mayfield playing for the Panthers? I think the Panthers would like to have Baker Mayfield back. So different years equal different systems, man, and different momentums. I would get it if this kid was, in his 7th year or 6th year or 5th year, what have you. If we get past the Eagles, the next 3 games are winnable. Mingo looks explosive in space. Screen game him and jet sweep him. I would like to do less of jet sweeps with CeeDee Lamb since he is hobbled a little bit. More jet sweeps with Cavante Turpin. Yeah. Almost Legendary says, is our scheme system benefit Mingo? Well, the historical data do points out this right here, and I appreciate you, and I thank everybody for your support. That normally, in a Mike McCarthy system scheme, schematics or whatever he trying to do, that normally he have bigger, lengthier wide receivers. Outside of the guy that was here a few years back, he was the smallest. I forgot his name. He used to have those green eyes and stuff. What's his name, y'all? When we had him for a cup of coffee here. He was his smallest wide receiver, and he was like 5'10", 5'11". So what I can say is that a bigger target probably worked for him. Hey, if Cavante Cobb, what's his first name? Is it Robert Cobb or Randall or something like that? Cobb was his smallest wide receiver during his tenure. Yeah, so Randall Cobb. Yeah, appreciate you, Dre. That was his smallest receiver. Now he got a team full of Cobbs or small, frail guys, you know. Cavante Turpin, you know, is a very small guy. And I'm not putting no heat on Cavante Turpin, but if he was a little bit taller, if he was a baller, he would have caught at least one of those passes, man. The one last week and the one week before last. Yeah. I don't think Miles Austin ever played under Mike McCarthy's system. But yeah. Yeah, Sauce P says Mingo highlights, but Washington get Lattimore, not Kenny. Marshawn Lattimore is a guy that I've been banging the table on. Oh yeah, there was a play that he did it on Marshawn Lattimore, but you know, I said it last year. I would love to see Marshawn Lattimore and Diggs on one side, but Bland continued to play well, so hopefully we get Bland back. Diggs going to have to play better, ladies and gentlemen. But before we Action Power says Turpin ability is not that high. I think that Turpin is a gadgety type of guy, right? You got to get him out in space. You got to get him on end arounds. You got to play to his strengths, you know, not to his weaknesses, like throwing a boundary pass to him. He's not a boundary wide receiver, by the way. So I think that that's another deal that the Cowboys got to correct and get things going. But before we open up the phone lines, I like to give you guys this right here, and you guys know we've been talking about this for a while, what these phone lines are brought to you by, and that's Frenkel and Frenkel law firm. They say one call, that's all, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're ever in a pinch, if you're at the job, slip and fall, car come through the windows and stuff like that, to the wall and to the sweat drop down, you know what, you just got to make a call, and that first call goes to this.
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first.
Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frenkel first.
No doubt. So when you call them first, shoot, there's no worries, like Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. Because the insurance company will say, hey, don't worry about it, we got you. Here's my $5,000 or maybe $6,000, we got you covered. But no. Don't send those pictures to them first. Send it to Frenkel and Frenkel personal injury law firm. And why? Because they're going to take the best solutions for you. They're not going to take advantage of you like those insurance companies. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all been in those situations before. So call Frenkel and Frenkel. That's 214 or 817, and all of the threes you can from there. Cowboy Nation. Now you can call my line, the hotline for your mind. Even though they are locally here in Dallas, man, I'm everywhere. So be sure to call me, 657-390-7391. I need to know, since it's week of the hate week, if you are an Eagles fan, let me know if you're trying to jump in, because we will talk to you too. But that's 657-390-7391. Come on with it. We got from the 832 Casper, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by FrenkelFirm.com.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, Casper?
What's going on, Lord?
Hey, what's good?
I'm wondering if that dude named John Dominion, he gonna play?
Mingo and them. Not this week. He don't know the playbook yet. He went to Ole Miss, man. I don't know if he's able to pick up this playbook that quick. And I ain't talking about people that went to Ole Miss, by the way. But I'm just saying he ain't gonna be able to pick up that playbook that quickly.
Yeah, I hope we beat them, Eagles. I don't like them at all, Law.
Man, you preaching to the choir, man. Shoot, you busting through here.
I hope your boy come through. He came through for a couple of years to go 5 games. I hope he come on through with beating these Eagles.
It's quite possible. I mean, look, it's any given Sunday. I seen the Eagles sweating, and they know they were sweating. They were sweating like R. Kelly at an all-girl scout camp. You know, they were sweating because them Jags almost got them. They were sweating. They might not admit it, though, but they were.
The Jags ain't won no more than about 2 games, huh?
Yeah, but they do have weapons and things of that nature. But, you know, it's one of those things, whereas the Dallas Cowboys just got to play the TOP game. There's time of possession.
I think they know Barkley well, don't they?
We do know Barkley well, but Barkley got help now. You know, I think in the course of the time that Barkley was with the Giants, they only had probably a half of a wide receiver that could garner some attention. But now they got 2 wide receivers, AJ and Smitty, and I heard Goddard is out or what have you, battling through some injuries. But you got to understand that now they got those weapons, and plus Jalen Hurts can kill you with his legs. So it is what it is.
I hope they come up with something, Law, this Sunday. We can get them and make them stop. But how about them Cowboys?
How about them, man?
All right.
No doubt, man. No, I'm not beating up Ole Miss, man. Hold on, man. Ole Miss is a good institution. Now, come on, now. They said, what you mean about Ole Miss? Somebody dropped their tablet and everything. Don't slam your tablet because I said that. It slipped out. I meant to say that he just now coming out of Ole Miss. It's not like he would be able to pick this up, and he been in systems like this before. That's all I meant to say, man. Don't beat me up, Ole Miss. You know, shoot, I won't be able to go back to Ole Miss or Mississippi State or all of my Mississippi colleges, man. Y'all know how it goes, but shout out to Ole Miss engineering department. You know, in order for them to graduate, they got to come down there to Jackson State to get a few hours. But oops, did I say that out loud? Shout out to Ole Miss and the Egg Bowl. I miss all of y'all out that way. All right, I got Cowboys Dwayne from the 817, then I got the 815. 817, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by FrenkelFirm.com. What you got?
Hey, how you doing, Lon? Thanks for taking my call.
Man, all the time, man. I'm here for you, bro. What you got?
All right, well, what I'm thinking is that we might win this game if we keep it balanced. Cooper Rush is not no major throwing it down the field, but if we can keep our balance between the offense, between running game and passing, you know, I might make it a little uneven. Maybe, let's say 40, 60%, you know, like 60% passing, 40% running. If we can establish the run early, we might be all right.
Hey, Dwayne, you know what I thought when you said 40? I thought you were going to say, yeah, the Cowboys going to win 40 to like 10. I'm like, come on, man.
Oh, no, come on now. I'm realistic.
You talking about balancing. Yeah.
I'm not going to dream about it. I mean, it's a nice dream, though. Let's be realistic. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Yeah. So 60-40, talking about 60% running and only 40% throwing, right?
Yeah, if we can establish our run game, first off, you know, that open up for the passing.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I would use CD, but I wouldn't use it to the effect of what we've been using him. Because he's hurt, and they know he's going to So they don't, you know what I'm saying? You got Ferguson, you got Turpin. Yeah. I mean, is Rico Dow playing this week?
Yeah, he should. Yeah, he had 6.3 yards per tote last week. The only person that slowed him down was Mike McCarthy. I'm like, hey, in the third quarter, give him the rock. Yeah.
Yeah, he got good hands. He can pass. I mean, you can catch a pass. He got some good hands.
I like that. Know, use him in the flat, you know, and then hit him with the element of surprise. But I still want to, when you get into the money zone, red zone. You know, put 15 back there and see what he can get in. You know, instead of trying to stress it and get things going from there.
That's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to say this, but I need the people to understand that it's not the players on our team, it's management and ownership.
Yeah.
Because you know that old saying about how things trickle downhill?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Because when you remember when Jerry bought the Cowboys, all the other owners were looking at him as the underdog. Jerry was hungry. So he had to prove them wrong. You know what I'm saying? Jerry, like, the pocketbook, it don't matter. You know, I'm going to get the best from the best. And he did that. And he turns around. But see, now, at this time now, Jerry's comfortable.
Yeah.
Jerry don't care about, you know, good news or bad news, as long as they're talking about the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry's comfortable. No real change is going to happen until you get uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. And living in that world of being uncomfortable is it's hard, bro. It's hard, man. Once you get comfortable, it is flat out hard to get off of that couch. And knowing that you got money that's going to come in weekly, it's hard to get off that couch and do something. So that's why I say, man, that person that's hungry for it, they're going to always get up. They're going to always move. They're going to always figure out ways to get better. But unfortunately, Jerry Jones is comfortable, and especially people continue to give him his flowers because he haven't got punished since 95 and 96. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's not going to be – it's like sleeping in a bed. It's your bed – before your bed was comfortable and all of a sudden now you're getting a bad sleep, what you going to do? You're going to change out the pillow? You're going to change out the mattress? Or you're going to just get a whole new bed?
Yeah.
So you can have a comfortable night's sleep. Jerry's not going to do that because his ego and his son, they both ain't going to change because, as long as they talking about us, as long as we making money, we all right.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, it streams on down. If he's comfortable, the owner's comfortable, all the players are going to be comfortable. Where the hunger going to come from?
Yeah. Ooh, boy, you spitting some truth right there, bro. I appreciate you on that one. Yeah.
Hey, I ain't mean to preach, but hey, I'm still a Cowboys fan. I was with them when they were 1-15. I'm still gonna be with them.
Yeah.
But things gotta change. You hear me?
Yeah.
I wish everybody in Cowboy Nation the best, and I hope you and your family be blessed as well. Thank you for taking my call,
certainly,
sir.
man.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, man, that's a good call from him. Let me let the next caller on as we play the highlights of our 4th round draft pick now that we gave away from next season. I got from the 815. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by FrenkelFirm.com. Talk to me, bro.
Can you hear me, Law?
I can hear you, fam. Talk to me.
At a later date, we're going to talk about this disastrous signing that we did right before the season started, but we're going to do that at a later date.
Okay.
I want to say this right now, Law, before we even do this, because I know what's about to happen. We're going to go 3-1, 4-0 these next 4 guys. That's
Woo!
But the question is going to be because this Law, I'm going to say it again. So I want to be clear. We're either going to be 3-1, 4-0 these next 4 games. And the question will be after those 4 games.
Hey, man, where you at, man? You got bad audio. Nah, man, you done fizzled out. You said we could go 3-1, 4-0, and then you fizzled out, bro.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. I'm playing your quarterback highlight right now. CR10. Put CR10 in the chat, man, because this was him cooking when we was out there in the Oxnard. But keep going.
And this is the truth, Law. Cooper Rush is the type of quarterback. He's a timing quarterback. Let's stop with these lies like he can't throw. That man can throw the ball. He's a accurate quarterback. He's not a quarterback that's gonna move around in the pocket and buy you some time. He'll try to do a little slip here, slip there. But for the most part, Cooper Rush is a pretty good passer of the ball. Would you like him to be more athletic? Sure. But he's a pretty decent passer of the ball. I don't think Cavante Turpin is the receiver that needs to be out there with him a lot because Cooper Rush needs somebody like possession type receivers. I think 80. This is his time. We're gonna give Parsons back. We're gonna get Bland back. I know Law sometimes be acting like Bland our best corner, but we're going to get him back. I think our defense will be fine once we get our players back. I think I'm going to say it again. I'm going to be concise. I'm going to be specific. I think we will be 3-1 over these next 4 games. And I think a big question will loom, and I'm going to say it right now. If we go 3-1, 4-0 over these next few games, we have to keep the ball where it's at in the quarterback who leads us to that record, which would be Cooper Rush.
All right, let me hold on before you go, Brandon. Hold on, because you've been champion Cooper Rush for the last 3 or 4 years. I want to say this. If we go 4-0. What's your jersey size? Because I will mail you a Stitch Cooper Rush jersey. If we go 4-0, I would try to hand deliver it to you. Because at this point, you'll be cooking with some fire, bro. I would send you. What's your jersey size? I'm
a large. I take a large. Also, I want to say this. Look at our next 4 games. All 4 games are winnable. Don't tell me that this is impossible.
Yeah.
We just need this is what we need to form, because every time Cooper Rush play, we normally play how we should play with that. We have a really good game plan when Cooper Rush is in the game.
Yeah.
Check the tape.
No doubt.
We 3-1, 4-0. How about them Cowboys? Shout out to Law Nation. And where them Dak fans at? What VIP them in?
Wait a minute. Hey, man, come on, man. Hey, man. he trying to cause a war over here, man. I'm trying to promote peace, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, boy. They got a pro shop right down the street where I'm at. And I'm going to be in there. If 1-0, I'm going to be like, okay, all right. 2-0, I'm like, hey, okay, that damn Brandon on to something. 3-0, I'm like, shit, I'm going to go ahead and buy it. 3-0, I'm going to go ahead and buy Cooper. Yeah, CR10. Put CR10 in the chat, man. Shoot. Yeah, I go buy him a hand stitch one. Not that Cooper Rush jersey that you get from Publix and Walmart where you wash it one time and the letters fall off. I'm going to find a stitch Cooper Rush jersey. Yeah, I'm going to find that one. Yeah. If that happened. That's a tall order. But would y'all be happy? Shoot, I'll be happy. We'll be back above 500 over here, man. Shoot, I got from the 214. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by FrenkelFirm.com. What you got?
Hey, what's good, Law? It's Devin from Dallas here, man.
What's good, bro?
I'm just another day, man. Another day, Law. I'm calling, man. 'Cause do you think, like everybody's been saying, we have receivers, but for you to go put a 4th-round pick on a 6'2", 220 receiver, are we trying to, would this work with Mike McCarthy's game plan to make Mingo like a Deebo Samuel, someone who's been beating the Cowboys? You think Jerry say, let's go get our own Deebo Samuel?
Well, his scouting report spoke volumes of him being closer to like an Anquan Bolden type. He is mentored by A.J. Brown and DK Metcalf. So if you look at those guys with bigger size, his wide receiver coach hit me up and he was saying that, hey, the kid is certified. He's really good. He's a hard worker. He don't take plays and days off. He was just in a bad system. Trust me, Law. He said, trust me, Law, you're going to like him. And I'm sitting there like, man, I'm getting a whole lot of blowback from this, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to help me. So hopefully he just have a change of scenery and be that guy. Maybe I've seen him line him up inside the slot. They line him up outside as well at Ole Miss. They use him in varieties of ways. Do you remember a guy by the name of Dontario Drummond?
Nah, Law, man, that might be for my time.
No. He was on this team just a few years ago. He was on the practice squad. Yeah. They still communicate together too. So he got a lot of camaraderie, is what I'm trying to say. So hopefully, man, all of this can work out for him. I'm not saying that he's a world beater. It's a tall task for him. It's not his fault he came to the Cowboys, but I hope that it can work out for him, bro.
Most definitely, Law. So I guess you're saying more of our receivers the receivers we do have on our roster were just not good enough. So we didn't just go get this player for like a special purpose. We just needed a good receiver. Is more what I'm hearing.
No. You need a more physical receiver.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at, all right, what kind of caliber receiver Brooks is. He's finesse. He don't get off his blocks well. This kid right here is what we not talking about. He's a damn good blocker, right? What kind of caliber of receiver is Jalen Tolbert? He's a finesse guy.
Finesse.
Yeah. We got a lot of finesse. And if you look back
What about the boy Flo?
Tolbert?
I know you big on him.
Flo, I think Flo got physicality. I think Flo can give you that. Yeah, he was in the doghouse for fumbling the ball, but you go back and look at the tape. I think Flo right now is a little bit more ready than Jonathan Mingo. Flo just need to get his opportunities, So if Flo get his opportunities and then you implement him and now you implement Jonathan, you have a more physical wide receiver grouping now,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the only thing is if we're looking at physicality. We're not looking at skill sets, play, and all of this stuff. We're looking at physicality. They bring that to the table. And I'm not gaslighting Jonathan Mingo because he got a tall order to fulfill, but just off of sure strength and play sheet alone, he's a better run blocker. He's a better physical receiver than what we have. He's not going to get separation now. He might not know the playbook like those other Jalen's, but he's a little bit more physical, so he got upside.
He got that dog to him. Hey, Thank you for taking my call, man.
No
good
doubt.
Hearing from you, man. Thank you for you always give us good content daily, man. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate it.
Man, I appreciate those words, bro. That means a lot, That's all I try to use, my reach as much as possible, I get it. Somebody else can say, this trash. Look, they ain't going to pick your video up. I say the same thing. They DMing me, man. They in my inbox, man. The parents, the mama, Nims, and everybody, I had the news station to pick up my stuff, So I got a big reach. So I got, as they say in Spider-Man and them, hey, with great power comes great responsibilities. I got Law Nation to stand on. So some of you guys only see me from the YouTube side, which is cool. But got to keep in mind, we got over 80,000 or more folks on the Facebook side, right? We doing crazy impressions on the Twitter and the Twitch. We got Instagram, TikTok, got over 1.9 million views on TikTok and stuff. So it's a bigger reach. So it could be somebody that can be a big dog on YouTube, but then you peel back and you say, man, Law Nation got his website running. He got his Instagram killing it, Facebook and beyond. This dude is everywhere. I'm even on Roku TV, and if you look a little bit further, man, sure, we even got videos uploaded here. We there too, man. Hey, man, I thought we were going to see some skin action. No, you seeing some football action. So we everywhere. So what I say and what y'all say, it gets back to the players or the family members. So take advantage of that when y'all calling in as well. People know who MJ is. People know who Coach Marv is now. People know when they call in. Yeah. We worldwide over here. And that's not me bragging, but that's just me letting you guys know that, hey, y'all voice is getting heard over here. From the 337, you Action Power, boy, you crazy. 337, you're live.
Hey, what's good, man?
All is well, bro.
Hey, man. Look, first of all, I want to thank you, man. It's your boy, DJ Mixology. We did
What's up, bro?
What's good, man?
What's up? Let me save you in here as that, man. Keep talking, though.
Yeah, man. So, I wanted to thank you, man, for helping me come out, man, for the Michael Irvin. We did the New Orleans Saints tailgate, pre-tailgate Friday over there. And, man, look, it was a blessing. We was able to touch people's lives. And, man, I got so much good feedback from the people that were there, just seeing you, man, in person. And it was truly blessed, to have you there, man. So,
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Check it out. Well, I got to cook, so let me cook.
Cook.
Man, we got some issues, and one of the biggest things is scheming. And y'all, I heard you bringing that up. And I think McCartney's scheming needs to be reworked. I think we do have receivers, but if you are not scheming for them to get open, then it's pointless to just go get a receiver if your game plan isn't better than what we've been showing.
Facts.
And there's also the one thing I saw, and I think you brought that up, that Jimmy Johnson said, fatigue make what?
Cowards.
Yes.
Of us all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, look, I saw so many mouthpiece out, man, receivers winded. Conditioning is poor for the Cowboys. So I think it's mental fatigue when you're tired, you're making these mental errors that we can't afford to be having.
Mm-hmm.
But I am hopeful. I like with the content that you guys are talking about, Cooper Rush. I do think he's capable of, if the game plan is right and we play within the confines of his abilities, that we can ink out a couple of these wins. And I do think that we can beat these teams in our division. I really do.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't think that's out of the question. I was happening to look at another talk show, and they were talking about the Bengals and if they're still a threat. And I was like, well, what's the difference between them and our record? Not much. We got these divisional games coming up. I'm just saying, we got these divisional games coming up, and if we could put it in there, get all these wins, we might be still back in there. And I know Cowboy Nation would like us to tank and fold so that we could get a better pick, but we're not built like that, Law Nation. We're just not built like that, man.
Definitely not.
Nah, man, that's the coward way to get a player, man. But definitely, man, I want to once again thank you for giving me your time, man. We're gonna definitely hook up when you come to Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, I'm gonna have you, the family. Hey, I got the crab ball, I got the seafood. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, we're gonna do it up, man.
Yeah.
Because I plan on, I want to have you guys come out here, do some remote, and kind of promote everything around this area in Louisiana, because there's so many Cowboy fans out here.
Yo,
man,
let's get it. Let's get it, man. I just want my gumbo. If I don't want no light skinned roux now. I need that roux to be darker than my beard, man. I need some dark roux. I need some gumbo. I haven't had gumbo all year, man. Yeah. So I need some. Yeah, boudin balls. Yeah, huh?
Hey man, I'm being real about this, man.
Yeah.
As soon, whenever I'm gonna hit you up, and whenever you say, hey man, look, hey, we coming down, me and the family. I got you, man, and stuff from the time you touch down out here to the time you head back. You feel me?
Okay, yeah.
I'm letting you know that. Hey,
I already know.
Y'all gonna eat good, dog.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say, DJ, is make sure you put a governor on me, because I don't know when to stop though. So
hey, you gonna
say 1 or 2 grenades.
Hey, this part of Louisiana is Southwest Louisiana.
Yeah.
And look, when I tell you, man, we talking about the egg touffee, we talking about the jambalaya. Oh man, look, man, you gonna be like, what? Just our rice and gravy. We cook a little different from people, because we not that far from New Orleans. We like about 2 hours from New Orleans.
Right.
And we about if you are familiar with Lake Charles.
Oh yeah.
So you know where we at, and then I'm glad you had brought that up, that you want your gumbo to be thick. 10-way gravy, baby.
Yeah.
That's it.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you so much, man. Thank you for calling in, DJ.
All right, man.
DJ Mixology, man. Yeah, it's a good call from him, man. Real good call from him. I got the 469, and then I got the 206, and I got smoke one. Man, put a little cheese in my grits, though. Yeah, put a little cheese in my grits. Yeah, Italian. With them Italianized grits, man. You know what I mean? And I don't want no hard grits, no running grits, man. You shoot with a little cheese and mines, man. I'm country a little bit. And I got to have me some bread. From the 469, you're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me, man.
Hey, Law, how you doing today, man?
Hey, man, I'm doing great. Mm-hmm.
We've been talking the last couple of weeks, man. We need a win, bro.
We need one, man. Three L's in a row, man. It's taking me, man. It's taking me down, bro. Yeah.
I didn't expect them to be in this position, but
yeah.
I mean, it's not. We can't come out of this position.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good that Parsons back. It's contract time. He got to play. So I expect a great game from him. I mean, he's been sitting down for 4 weeks. He got to get out there and play, you know. And who else?
Well, we do know that like Overshawn, he's been like, I asked Big Game James last night. I was like, who's been shining? And he's like, Overshawn, Lawson, right? So we take the good, right? We know about the bad, but we take the good. And then we insert more good, like Parsons, and then hopefully if Bland can be 60% or 40% better than what we've seen out of Carson's, you know, that's a world difference, right? That's a difference of a whole bunch of stuff. And if we can get that, man, I know these are ifs, because we haven't seen it yet, then we'll be in a better situation.
Bland playing too?
Not going to get in front of anything. Jerry leaked it, but, you know, they're saying that these guys are slowly being integrated. So I don't know, bro. But if he plays, I know for sure it's going to be margins better. A whole lot bigger of a margins better than what we've seen out of Carson's.
Yeah, man. We can beat the Eagles. Got to stop their run, though. They're going to try to run it.
Oh.
And, you know, they got A.J. Brown hurt.
Is he in the chat? Is AJ playing? Because I heard he had some ham stuff, and they kind of ran him out there, them hammies, man, and all of them stop routes. He's probably killing them, you know. But if he's not, then what's been really killing us hasn't been AJ Brown in the last 2 seasons or what have you. It's been more than likely Smitty. Smitty been killing us. You remember last year when he caught the touchdown pass? Oh my God, Bland, right? So Smitty been killing us, man, because he's got the short area quickness, he got the subtle speed, he can take the top off the defense. If you don't have a defender over the top, he just been killing us, bro. Smitty good.
Got to stop Dallas Gunner. Ain't that's his name?
I think Goddard may be hurt, you know. AJ and Goddard will be back. Here's the thing, though: when it's time to play the Cowboys, everybody back healthy. You know, Debo's in the hospital around this time last week. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden he was like, "Hey, I'm ready to play." You know. Yeah. I
think Cooper Rush get 3 touchdowns, and CeeDee Lamb have a great game, and all the other receivers got to step up and have a great game. We just all got to play good.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the key to success. You just make tackles and score touchdowns, not field goals, you know?
Yeah, you got to score touchdowns, man. None of that field goal stuff. You're right, bro. You're crashing in on you like that. You got to score touchdowns, man. What else you got for me?
Man, need a win. That's how I like to
need
say,
a win, man. Appreciate you for calling in, bro.
Yeah, blessed week. All right.
You as well, man. Yeah, according to ESPN, let me see what they got here. The Cowboys got a 40% chance of winning. They got a 59. Darius Slay is questionable. Goddard is questionable. AJ, Saquon. Saquon showed up on the injury thing. What's going on with Saquon? You know, what's going on with him? Bryce Huff. All of these guys are questionable, you know. And then, of course, Law is still on IR. Parsons is questionable. Cooks, they talking about he's haven't entered the 21-day window yet. And, of course, we all know that Prescott is out and Bland is questionable. You know, the last wins that they had. And this is how – call me crazy. Call me crazy. Call me silly. But this is how momentum works. They beat the Cleveland Browns, who was a shell of themselves. They beat Giants, who was a shell of themselves. They caught Cincinnati, who really was still on their skid, right? Shell of themselves. Then they beat the Jaguars. Now, they got this, what we call it. Morale is up, confidence is up, momentum is up for them boys. And I'm not taking away from their wins. But deep down in the hearts, it's been some turbulence. And only the real Eagle fans right now understand what I'm saying. Let me know. Y'all know the real. This right here, believe outside of maybe, just maybe the Cincinnati. This right here probably be y'all strongest game that y'all gonna play. And we coming into this thing battered and bruised. Let me know. No, Eagles forever. Can't say Aubrey is overrated. Don't try to take a dump on us. But let me look like the qualifying win. You supposed to have a parade for beating Cleveland, New York, Cincinnati, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let me know. Or am I crazy? Because there's no qualifying win. Now, this win is a divisional game outside of the Giants that y'all played. Oh, Green Bay, man, that weeks before, man. I'm talking about since y'all lost to the Bucks, man. Come on, yeah, the Bucks showed y'all something, right? So I'm just saying, I'm not taking away from y'all 6-2 record, by the way. But it's still not enough to walk around like this, flexing on everybody, And if y'all didn't have Saquon Barkley in that Green Bay game, you lose that, So shout out to y'all for making those off-season moves. From the 206, you in the mix. MJ, talk to me.
Hey, what up, Love Nation?
Mm-hmm. What's good?
All I gotta say, California love. You better show them my car. Y'all better come move to California. All y'all feeling Dallas. We live in California. I'm so happy. All my California boys on here, put them thumbs up. Hey, boy, we in the bit. Hey, I wish we could break away from America, because we the fourth largest economy in the world. Only way y'all surviving is because of us. You know what I'm saying? So don't come here, please. Please don't come here. I'm sorry.
Wait, man. Don't come here. Wait. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Jeez.
I know you know what I'm talking about, but I ain't gonna say it. But anyway, we got Law. You made a good sense. Them receivers, they got big receivers, but that fat boy ain't gonna use them though. Fat boy don't know what he's doing. He's not gonna use it. And look, the running game, he scammed us too. Remember Darwin scammed? McCarthy scammed us. He wanna pay. He want to pass 60 times.
Yeah, he want to pass 60 times. He want to throw it around,
Yeah. But I don't mind if you throw it around, but throw it to the right receivers. He put number 8 in the dog collar. He try to get mad at him when he should have got mad at his favorite receivers. I told you 83, he's cool. Number 1 doing his job, but 83 is not better than number 80. I don't care what y'all say. Number 80 can get off.
Oh yeah. Here's what I like about 80 versus 83. His blocking, his mindset when it comes to blocking, man. Shoot, there was a game in the preseason, man. 83 got thrown out of the club. I think we were playing against the Raiders or something, and I don't think like 83 need a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Some creatine and some peanut butter that Botch been talking about. He need all of those things, because his feet be everywhere. He's frailly, so he's clumsy to a degree. I get it, that damn fumble that people will not let go because it was his first play. But if you put 80 out there, here's what really sold me about 80. You remember we were playing against the Raiders and they were playing their starters still.
He was killing them.
And he was killing that Jack Jones kid, or Jones Jacks. Yeah. And he put the ball back in his face. I was like, that's the dog mentality that I need. And then he tried to push him out of bounds, and he flexed on him. I said, yeah, give me that.
But McCarthy don't see what you see. I see
Yeah,
keep
true
trying
that.
to play like them passes he threw to number 9, and doing been 80 catches.
Yeah.
Remember when it came back to remember when he started getting in his groove when he came back from being injured, and then there was they was playing in Texas, and when they was practicing in the dome, you was there.
Right.
He was making catches. Everybody was going crazy. Even CD's like, oh man, we got one.
Mm-hmm.
McCarthy won't use him. You know what I'm saying? And this 15 kid, he could block too. Now your running game should be better. You know what I'm saying? And Brandon make a good point. Your boy's a timing guy. He gonna get that ball off quick.
Yeah.
So it's gonna help 78 himself, and it's gonna help number 70. But I think number 70 is having problems because of his back, and I think he be trying to help 78 sometimes, and it throws him out, and they be coming up the middle on us because he's so worried about 78. If I the coach, I say, man, I'll say running for everybody. This game, number 70, just block your man. Do not help steal. Only way you help steal if you ain't got nobody to block. Do not help 78. 78, this game is on you.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
I want you to when we look at this game, and I just hope he can get in rhythm. If he can get in rhythm, you're gonna see Rush on a 3-step drop when that bottom of that heel hit, that ball is up out of there. So it's going to get out of there. He do have a quick release. He do have a processing. Now, is he better than Dak Prescott? No, he's not. But he's gonna go through those mechanics far as what they look for a whole lot smoother than this because they're going to game plan it so that they can get back to run. They're not going to have more throws than running. They're gonna really run the ball in this game. And if they do try to throw this ball 40 to 50 times, we lose. You can book it. You can guarantee it. You don't want this guy to throw that ball that many times. You don't.
They're coming. They're going to want to sack him for 10 times.
He's going to be folded up like a presser, bro. So they're going to have to come in with the mindset of run the ball, TOP, and clear the clock, and this could be a game that we win. I want Rush anywhere between 21 to maybe 27 throws, and that's it.
Yeah.
Period.
And don't and this is a game you need your tight ends, but the main thing you gotta make sure, man. I hope it's 21 starting, man.
That I don't know. We will have that information by tomorrow. Thursday normally is like when you look at today's practice and tomorrow practice leading into Friday, you would know who's going to get the majority of the starting plays there. But I appreciate you, man, so much for calling in, man. Thank you,
man. And a good setup. And how about them Cowboys? And if he go 4-0 though, Law.
Wait. I don't have that many jerseys now. I don't have that much money to get sent. You what you want a jersey too if he go 4-0?
Yeah. If he go 4-0,
So right now you said so you said that this brother going 4-0, you know, as the starter.
Will you play? If he go 4-0, will you bring Dak Prescott back?
If he go 4-0, he would have to.
And we be in the rhythm.
What will happen here?
4-0, and we scoring like 28, 30 points a game.
Man, look. This time around, if he go 4-0 or 5-0, whatever it may be, with an O at the end, and I'm gonna use the same thing that they said when Dak Prescott did it. Ride the hot hand, shit. Roll with the hot hand, man.
That would be crazy, man. You know it's gonna be all on the news.
Man, but see, that's the number one issue in Dallas, man. They always make it this versus that, but. Hey, ride the hot hand, man. That's all I was saying that, you know. But, you know, we can all dream. But I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for jumping in.
Let's pray.
Let us pray.
These next 4 weeks, this is it. This is either the season.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. Good call from you, MJ. Oh, I got to let you say it. Say it one time for us, man.
How about them Cowboys? Let's go.
Let's go, man. They trying to steal it. They trying to steal me now, y'all. This is why I say They try to get me go. They try to make me go out there and buy all of them damn jerseys if we go 4-0. Then I'm gonna have to go hit up Temu. I said it won't be a Walmart jersey, but sure, I'm gonna hit up Temu. Can y'all stitch a Cooper Rush jersey together? I believe if that happened, if we go 4-0 with Cooper Rush, somebody is gonna donate me the jersey money so that I can give it to MJ and Brandon. You know what I'm saying? But I got Smoke one for you from the 910. You in? Talk to me, bro.
What up, Law? How you doing, brother?
No, I'm doing good, man. Hold on. Let me lock it up, man.
The conference has been locked.
All right, now you can go.
All right, hey man, you need to get on Twitter, bro, and look at that David Urban interview, bro. Oh my God.
oh boy, is it a new interview or is it my guy Scott interview that he uploaded?
Oh my God, man, that David Urban interview is something else, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, because I talked to David Irvin a couple weeks ago. Let me see. Is it new interview or is it the one that my guy Scott Simpson did?
I think it is. You have to look it up on Twitter and see, bro.
Did you tag me in it?
Yeah, I tagged you in. I told you tagged you, boss, and a lot of us in it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty deep, man. He said Jerry Jones hit the problem, man. He said
Yeah.
That's about right.
Yeah. So yeah, this is my guy. Scott interviewed him. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, my guy Scott. He called in. Scott interviewed him. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, he went in on that interview, bro. I ain't gonna even lie, man. I couldn't even believe it. I'm gonna drop my jaw on that. But anyway, yeah, man. If Rush makes us be 4-0, boy, I'll promise you, man. I would trip out. I ain't gonna lie about that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I can't lie.
Oh yeah. If it's 4-0, man, look, like the people in the chat, man. My guy said, look, man, can we just focus in on this game? Like let's get something together for this game. You know, let's see what we can do for the Eagles. Time of possession, run the ball. I think that sometimes when you know for sure you no longer have your starting quarterback. You motivate yourself to not be lazy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like Mike McCarthy, he can't just be docile now. He can't just be lackadaisy. He got to literally come up with a plan. This may be a blessing in disguise for him, you know, for him to say, you know what, I got to do extra work because he's not the starting quarterback now. And I can't throw the ball 60 times like I wanted to. They go back to real football.
Yeah, but we all remember how he played. We all should remember how he played Cooper Rush when Dak went out that last time. Like, literally, he ran the ball way more than he threw it. And I no lie about that. And the defense stepped up to help him out, which was a big difference.
And it's a perfect storm. It's a perfect thing because guess what? Guess who's coming back now?
Oh yeah,
the defense coming back. So now now it's gonna be like they would disregard. And I'm not trying to make it soft for Dak Prescott, but people will disregard if the defense gets scoops and scores or interceptions, forced fumbles. Now they disregard all of that and play. Hey, it's just Cooper Rush. But I get it. I want to win at all costs. When I play tic-tac-toe versus my daughter, I still don't let her win. She like, Daddy. I'm like, hey, that's life. Tic-tac-toe, don't let her beat me at tic-tac-toe. Because I know there will be a day that she going to get smarter than me and she going to learn a strategy. But I like to let her start first, that I already got my plan in hand. You know what I'm saying? I like work my way to the inside out, but that's a whole nother conversation. Let's go.
Yeah. But, hey, check it out, man. I'm going to leave it like this.
Go ahead.
So, we already locked up our franchise quarterback. We locked up our number one wide receiver. Right. We don't have the running back. We don't have the O-line to go with it. We don't have the D-line, and we don't have the safeties to go with it, maybe. Right? We might need some more cornerbacks, possibly, right? How many picks do we have in the draft with the couple what's that thing called?
Picks. I think we got 11. We got 11 picks.
11 picks.
That's too many picks, bro.
All right.
Too many picks. But keep going.
How many picks did we have when we did that Herschel Walker trade?
7 or 8 or something like that. But we utilized they were more closer picks because the Minnesota was terrible that year. So we had earlier round picks that time frame.
So it was spread out though, right? It was spread out over years, or was it just that 1 year?
Man, you jogging my mind now. I can't even remember.
I'm trying to figure out. I can't remember if it was.
But it don't matter if we had 12 or 13 picks without Jimmy Johnson, without a coach that know what to do with those picks. That's the number one thing. See, the Cowboys think that by having more picks, you're wealthier. But having more picks meaning that you're younger, that's mean that you got more growing pains. There was 1 year that we had 12 to 13 picks, and everybody was new. The only person that came out good that year was some guy named David Brugler or something like that. He was the big old kicker that we had. Yeah, you remember that. So the Cowboys don't learn from their mistakes. That's the problem. They don't learn from their mistakes. Draft picks, what you should do, how I look at it, out of a draft, you may want 1 or 2 starters out of a draft. You want to package those picks, move up, and get a known commodity. It is better to hit off of that stud versus having 3 or 4 guys that you think that could turn it around. But if you have 3 or 4 guys that you're leaning on to be a starter, there's growing pains, there's waiting. Like this is supposed to be the year Sam Williams get out, but he got hurt. So that's to me, and I know Sam, he followed the channel. Shout out to Sam and them. But to me, that's a waste of a second-round draft pick because now by the time he come back, it's a contract year. It's a contract year for him next year. So we still don't know who he is. We don't know who Izzy is. We covered those picks. We don't know who really, some of these guys. Chauncey, we don't know who he is. He's a draft pick, right? So we lean on the draft a little too long.
We still be free agents. I mean, I don't care what anybody.
Yeah, you still
got to get free agents. It's a must. Get the veteran free agents to go with your young guys to teach them how to play this game. If you don't do that, you're kind of you're unbalanced. You got too many young guys without no older guys to show them the way how to do this. So if you don't draft right and don't have the mix with the veterans, you're falling yourself back 10 years every time.
Facts. That Mozzie and Schoonmaker, that's setting us back at least 4 years, man. Four years if you do the math of it because of the fact that we still don't know, you know what I'm saying, who they are. Like Mozzie, we can already assume that he's trash, he bust, But that's the same gumptions that you had with Malik Collins. He's trash, he's horrible. But now he's a top 5 or a top 6 interior defensive lineman. And I'm not saying that Mozzie going to be that, but that's how you look like when you lean on your draft picks.
Yeah, all I'm saying takes about 3 years for DT to really show up anyway.
Facts.
So I mean, look at Ridgeway and all the other guys that we let go. I mean, them just showed up, and then we just let them go. You know what I mean? It takes time, man.
It takes time, bro.
I'm gonna go ahead and go. No, I've been here too long chatting, man. So I'm gonna let you go with this, bro.
No doubt, man.
Anyway,
appreciate
go
you.
Cowboys, homie.
Go Cowboys, man. All right, so let me give y'all the roundup here. I got 725. I got the 901, and then we can throw 100 grand in here and finish off with the 209 for your mind. So the 725, I lost Vegas. You're live. Talk to me, man.
Hey, what's up, Law Nation? How you doing today, bro?
Hey, all is well, bro. All is well.
That's what's up. Hey, I just wanted to ask you a question, bro. What do you think about Bryce Young in North Carolina? Do you think we can go and snag him up because all he really needs is an O-line to protect him? So,
do we have that offensive line?
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should go snag him up,
right,
and bring him in as a backup until we see what we're gonna do with Rush or the other backup quarterback.
Here's the thing, though, and let me see Burleson, Malik Collins and Mozzie play 2 different positions. But let me say this though about the Bryce Young thing. Bryce Young is a guy that if you're going to do that, you got to make sure you got your a coordinator already installed. If the Cowboys are tanking or not tanking, but getting rid of if they're getting rid of Mike McCarthy, then right now there'll be a mute point. You got to know which system you gonna be in. So I would sit back and wait. Whoever's going to be the next coach in waiting, you then entertain that. You don't want to buy the cart before the horse or put the cart in front of the horse. You know, you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I wanted to ask you because I think Bryce Young is a really good quarterback. He just need an old line.
Yeah. I think that he's still like his comparables and his comps were Drew Brees. That's crazy, right? He's a smaller, shorter guy, but he got quick delivery, anticipations. Tua Tonga, Viola, however you say that man's name, he's in that same wheelhouse, but he was more accurate than him. So it's one of those things where you got a tiny guy that was in the system that pretty much wasn't built for him, and it's crazy. It's crazy, though. But I get what you're saying, bro. Let's see what the next coaching regime would do. But the thing is, you got Dak Prescott after this year, 4 more years. His contract goes into the year 2032. So the Cowboys, in my opinion, need to find a coach that can play to the strengths of Dak Prescott. And that's running game. That's most quarterbacks too, by the way. But that's running game, some creativity, and maybe you can see the MVP Dak Prescott back again.
Right.
Yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
That's all the questions I wanted to ask, and go Cowboys. Let's get it together, y'all.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Yeah. I talked to the reason why I'm bringing up Malik and what's the other guy that Neville Gallimore he went to Miami. Yeah, just Malik Collins' third team by now. Because I think Malik Collins, he went to the Texans and he went to somewhere else. So he's been bouncing around, but now he's in a system that works well for him. Why? They got Bosa. They were still in the 49ers was still in a situation where they was trying to get more and more resources, more and more weapons to help that interior or help that defensive line. Leonard Floyd is no one to sneeze at. So you got Leonard Floyd on one end. You got Bosa on the other end. You got Elliott, and now you have Malik Collins there, who's a guy that can give you one text sometimes. But I look at Malik Collins more of a 3-tech guy. He's got more quick twitch than that, and he wasn't a first-round draft pick too, by the way. But it takes time. I always go back to Justin Matabuke. It took him 3 years to blossom. 3 years. And by now, I know some people would cut their spleen off to have a Justin Matabuke. It took Dexter Lawrence 2.5 years to blossom. Dexter Lawrence was considered, he's a good guy, interior guy. But, man, he ain't making no big moves. But now look at Dexter Lawrence. He's averaging 10 to 12 sacks from the inside. And trust and believe, I'm not saying that Mozzie will ever be on a Justin Matabuke or a Dexter Lawrence kind of caliber of levels. I'm not saying that because ultimately he got to want it too. He got to eat football. He got to sleep football. He got to dream about football. So when he eat, I'm football. When he's sleeping, I'm thinking about football. And I love to play football. But he never uttered those words. He said he don't like football. So Mama Mozzie, that's your son words. It's hard to be motivated into a sport that you don't like. There's somebody coming at you, hitting you, and they doing all of those things, making you battered and bruised. The moment he said, hey, I don't like football, I just love hitting people, I'd have been on the phone. Hey, Rams, what's good? Hey, Cincinnati, what's good? I got this first-round draft pick guy. I'll be stashing him, making sure I don't put no bad tape out there on him because I want 53 man that's out there that said that's all they want is to watch football, play football, eat, sleep, and SHIT football. Yeah, that's what I would do. But hey, he's here now. He's going into his third season next year. Let's see what's going to happen. He did have 1 or 2 breakout games this year, but it's not enough. It's not enough. I got 901. You're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me, JV.
Law Nation, what's going on?
Hey, man, all
Can you
is
hear me?
well. Yeah, it was good.
Hey, I know you probably remember the last couple of times I spoke with you. I was talking about Devon Bland and
Right.
trading him because he may need a contract and all that there.
Right.
And I was over there saying all this while neglecting one major fact. And that fact was true. He still got a whole nother year to go before his contract ends. I'm over here thinking that his contract was up this year. So, you know, hey, I'll sit up there and I'll say, hey, I was wrong on that now.
Well, what can happen here is once you're out of they can still extend him now. It's not over with. They can extend him now. Now, here's where the Cowboys been in trouble with. They let them play till they found a year of the contract, and then they do the negotiation thing. So it's always better to get ahead. It's always better to get ahead, of that. It's just my thoughts.
Because, yeah, and I'm with you because I know folks were saying sure that he'll be costing a lot of money, and I know the Joneses are cheap, and they don't want to spend that much money just on cornerbacks.
Right.
And so I just hate losing individuals for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But that was before I finally understood and realized that he still do have a whole nother year on his contract to go.
Yeah. It's just always better to go ahead and get in front of it. That's in any contract in life, man. It's always better to extend the contract before it becomes the end of life as contracting 101. But the Cowboys are in the mindset of deadline makes deal. They stand on their principle and their philosophy like no other. like no other.
Gave us a deal of a 4th round pick for Mingo.
For Mingo. Because it's probably the first offer they heard. It couldn't been the final. Like, of course they're going to start off with the highest offer. Like, okay, if I'm the Panthers, I'm going to say, yeah, damn, I really want to say a second, get my second back. Offer the Cowboys a 4th, and let's see what they say. And then Jerry, immediately after he got offered that 105.3 The Fan interview, he probably picked up the phone and said, yeah, I'll take it. They would love it.
Off of emotion.
Off of emotion, because he operates out of his feelings and emotions. So, when you can see it. He talked to them boys from 105.3 The Fan off of his feelings and emotions when he said, what's your point and these sorts of things. That's not your job. I fire you.
What's your point?
So that's all emotion talk. So my thing is with Jerry, you don't want to go shopping on an empty stomach. You don't want to make decisions when you're drunk, nor do you want to make calculated moves when you're in emotional state, because at the end of the day, from his mindset, he probably heard the report because he getting fed all of that information, and as well as Stephen Jones. They ain't going to tell a daddy no, right? So he probably heard that information, said, oh, we had a 2nd round grade on him. Oh, we wanted him in the 2nd round, and now I can get what I wanted a year removed with a 4th round pick? Give me him. And that's just what it is. And it's not Mingo's fault. Could we got him for a 6 or a 7? Yeah. But absolutely. But they just started off with a 4th. And he's like, yeah, take it.
Yep.
I'll take it. You're like, wait a minute, wait. You're supposed to offer him a counter, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah. I feel you completely.
Yeah.
That's true. Now I'm just sitting around now and I'm like, they fired the O-line coach, fired Scott McCurley. And I also want that whoever in charge of analytics gotta go.
Got to go get
relaying that information enough for me. Or Mike McCarthy is just strictly ignoring that guy.
Yeah. But I appreciate you, JV, man. Always a great call, man. Yeah.
Always. Appreciate you too, Law.
No doubt. He could have literally said, hey, I will give you Jordan Phillips and Andrew Booth for Mingo and a conditional 7. They would have said, yeah. They would have said, now, we don't know this information if they did, but 9 times out of 10, they didn't. I'll give you Booth. Hey, I'll give you Jordan Phillips in a conditional 7 since you guys are shopping. The Panthers is finna go on a fire sale anyway. they killing off all of their people anyway. They may have a whole different coaching staff. And they would have been like, it would have been literally breaking news. The Dallas Cowboys traded for Jonathan Mingo. They will be giving the Carolina Panthers, according to this information, they will be giving the Carolina Panthers Andrew Booth and Jordan Phillips. You guys will have a different feeling about this whole type of trade thing. Y'all be like, yeah, the Joneses are finally moving and operating. Let me know if that deal would have probably went through, And Mingo ain't better than a Semi Fihoko. I feel you. I like Semi and them. Shout out to Semi. Let's go with my guy, my brother from another mother, the ether, the fire that this brother brings to the table week in and day in. My guy from the 201, 100 grand with the plan. What you got, man? What you got for me?
Darius. Listen
Darius.
here, son.
Okay.
Listen here, son. He ain't going no 4-0. I'm going to tell you that right now. He's not going to go 4-0. It ain't happening.
Oh, that was Brandon. That was Brandon who
Brandon, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
Brandon and MJ. They both said, hey.
All right, my bad, Darius. My bad. No smoke. Brandon.
Uh-huh.
He ain't going 4-0.
He ain't going
4-0.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. We're going to beat the Eagles.
Ooh. The Oracle is speaking, y'all. This brother been on the money, man. All right. What you got? 100 grand. The Oracle is spoken. This man be on the money because I don't like your troops. I don't like your troops, but I like this one. He said, Law, man, we going to lose to the Lions. Law, we going to lose to the 49ers. He said, Law, but you might want to make some coins, All right, so what you got, man?
We gonna beat the Eagles, man. Because number one, teams step up when their guys is out.
Okay.
Teams know there's no urging for error, and that's exactly what it's gonna be. The Cowboys, Mike McCarthy, know there's no urge for error. You can't sit back and throw everything with Dak and do stupid plays and ask Dak to make up for it and all this and that. So fans, don't be, oh man, Cooper Rush is better than Dak. No, that's not the case. The case is the game plan is limited. We going Cooper Rush. What's the easy throws that you like to do? This is what we're going to do.
Yeah, okay.
And Law, they got to do their job. Because they don't got four back there that know all the checks, know all the plays, know everything. They don't got that. Even though they won't let him do it anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Which is stupid to me.
Right.
Why would you say, Cooper Rush, what you like to do, this is what we're going to do to help you. But you say, Dak Prescott, here go the playbook, here go the calls here go the play that I want you to call. Go make it work. That's two different styles, man. They're not going to tell Cooper Rush, here's the play, I want you to run that play. They're going to say, Cooper Rush, here's the plays, what plays you like to run. That's dumb to me. And then you say Dak Prescott is garbage. No, Dak Prescott, you got no choice but to run this play. Make it work. Because you good. But when you got lesser players, what do you like to do? What routes do you like to run? Tell me if I'm lying.
No. You stayed in parameters.
Yeah. That's why we're going to beat the Eagles. Not to cut you off.
No, you good. You good.
Beat the Eagles. Yeah. And the defense is going to step up. Why? Because the defense know, man, look, man, it's Cooper Rush out there, dog.
Preach,
so
bro.
That defense is going to step up.
Huh.
Check all the Cooper Rush's wins and tell me what that defense did. And then come back and tell me that we have that same defense with Dak.
Nah, because every win with Cooper Rush, the defense didn't allow over 20 points. Yeah. Yeah. He haven't won a game when the defense allowed over 20 points yet. So you right.
Playing.
Come on with it. If we can hold the
coming back.
let me go back to the Eagles chart here. Want to see how many times they score over 20 points. They score at least 20 or more since October the 13th. 20-16 versus Cleveland, 28-3 versus the Giants, 37 versus the Cincinnati, and then 28 versus the Jags. So we're gonna have to hold them boys under 20 points. If Cleveland almost did it, if they can do it, we can do it. Talk to me.
Law, go while you there. Check the first half. Check the first quarter with the Eagles.
Oh yeah. They scored no points in the first quarter.
Come on, Lord.
Yeah. I already had that.
You see the lineup right there? Do you see how it all falling into place, Lord? Come on, man. I'm not stupid here.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta just open up your eyes, man.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to get y'all to do. Open up your eyes. They don't score in the first quarter. They barely score in the first half. And that's just natural with them by themselves. Now you throw in the Cowboys defense that's going to step up because they got a backup player playing and CD banged up, and it's going to be all on them.
And it could be a trap game,
They know they got to step up.
Trap game. Come on.
Eagles, Cowboys hate week, and they hate each other. So you throw that on top of that, Cowboys win low-scoring game, and it ain't gonna be because of Cooper Rush. So I'm stopping that right now.
But 4 wins. If 4 wins, I got to give him a jersey though. Yeah.
4 wins, you got to give him.
You give jersey something, man. Give him jersey something. Yeah.
4 wins, then I come back and say, man, I apologize to him because I'm a man. I'm wrong. I apologize. But this game right here ain't gonna be because of Cooper Rush. I don't care if Cooper Rush threw for 3-4 touchdowns. blah, 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 blah. I don't care.
Don't care. Yeah, man. Boy, this is gonna be good, man. This is what make the rivalry week so much a good thing. And then tomorrow, we're working to have Brunson on the show, what have you, and see what we can get out of that show. It's either gonna be tomorrow. I got a real busy schedule on tomorrow. I wanted to get it done today, but it's gonna be either tomorrow or Friday, and we're gonna be all brass knuckles, man. Cowboys versus Eagles, trap, whatever they want to call it.
And Brunson gonna be sad and mad.
He's gonna be. I like it, sad and mad.
And you add on top of that 3-game losing streak, and then you want to turn around and lose to the Eagles. If you telling me if we go into that Eagles game and the Eagles blow us out and we on a 3-game losing streak, and where this game is? In Dallas, ain't it?
Yeah, it's in Dallas. Yeah,
at home, right?
Yeah, at the year's out.
When the last time we won a home game, Law?
Shoot, in December.
Law.
December.
See how all of this is lining up. We ain't win a home game yet.
Since December, last year, 2023.
We on a 3-game losing streak.
Both ways.
If Mike McCarthy lose this game at home and we get blown out, he's gone.
He gone. He play.
Cowboys win this football game. I won't be surprised if they win it convincingly, but they gonna win this They might not win it convincingly. They might win it by 3 points. But I'm telling you, this gonna be a different Cowboys football team. We gonna win this game at home.
No doubt, bro. Appreciate you, man. That 100 grand, man, with the plan. Yes, indeed. That's my guy, man. So we winning. He's declaring and decreeing. Yeah. The red beard assassin. Yeah. Cooper Rush, CR10. The red beard assassin. RBA. Come on, baby. Don't play with him. So, I'm going to come up with all type of nicknames for him. Don't cut that beard off now, bro. Don't cut that red beard off, Sure, I might dip mine and make mine red. If you keep on, if he win 4 in a row, y'all gonna come back over here. Law got a red beard over here. yeah. Action Power says false hope. Give us that, man. That's all we got left, man. Yeah, the red beard assassin. Yeah, I got from the 209. What's on your mind?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much, man. You the last caller, man. What you got, man? What you go?
No, you should have made me last, bro. All these people have been saying. Oh no, man. I gotta bring everyone back down to reality now, dog.
All right, go ahead with it. Hey, but you the last, man. You the last.
It's gonna be contingent right here. So first of all, Cooper Rush ain't gonna win shit. He ain't gonna win a damn thing. Bro, Dallas has a 32nd ranked defense, and you think Bland and Parsons gonna come back off injury and change that?
Are they 2 All-Pro guys? Yes or no?
they are
2 All-Pros.
Hey, do I need to get DK Metcalf over on Bland again? How'd that go? That didn't go too hot.
That didn't go. Do y'all have a DK?
But they got a couple guys like him.
Keep going, keep cooking. I love it.
I got you. All right. So hey, listen. This defense was healthy when we played the Saints. We were just missing Bland, and what happened?
We were.
Saints would have put 60 on us if they wanted to. And then we have an offensive line that's struggling. Terrence Steele is declining. Zach Martin is not healthy. Something's wrong with his back. He's not healthy.
Yeah. Something wrong with him.
And our little athletic rookie on the left side, I don't want people to call him a bust because he's not.
Yeah.
Lane Johnson came from Oklahoma too, and he was a very athletic dude. And he played opposite of Jason Peters, and he had his struggles too. And now he's one of the best right tackles in the league. Give the kid time to develop. Cooper Beebe's having a hard time picking up stunt twists. He's gonna learn. These are things you're gonna have to learn. These are the growing pains you go with.
Yeah.
The big mistake was, once they got rid of Tyron Smith, they already knew they were going to get a left tackle. They should have kept Tyron Smith just one more year. They had the money. They ain't cheap. They had the money. They just want to act like they cheap. And Tyler Smith could have been that swing tackle. And the way that Steele's playing, he said, "Hey, Steele, you're not playing. We're going to take you off, and we're putting the skunk cat." And Guy could have been that swing tackle. Tyron's that bridge. See you, Tyron. See you, Martin. Guy can go in there. You're going to start next season. No. Hey, but they went a different route. It is what it is. And you were talking earlier about, you got to buy the horse before the cart.
Yeah.
Or before you buy the cart,
yeah.
Or, the wagon or whatever.
Yeah.
So how the hell? So they trade a 4th-round pick. And this team, the only teams that we beat in is because they have inept quarterbacks. That's all this team can do right now. So until we see Daniel Jones again, which we'll win because Daniel Jones sucks, he's inept, we'll win that one, and we'll win against Carolina. Those are your next 2 wins. All the other ones are going to be losses.
So we're going to start like McCarthy going to end like he started. 6-10.
Yeah,
below that because there's only 5 wins, right? 5 wins.
Yeah. We're going to go 5-12. It's crazy. We went 3 years 12-5. Now McCarthy ends it at 5-12. That's crazy.
That will be crazy. Go 3 years 12-5 and then end it in 5-12. Get fired and usher in a whole new era. Oh my gosh! Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So, like I said, you go and get Mingo with that 4th-round pick. That's a top 10 pick in day 3. Those are valuable as hell.
They are.
You can trade that. Those day 3 picks on the top are so valuable. You can get quality players with that. So, who knows who would get in here? I highly doubt it's going to be Ben Johnson. Highly doubt that.
Yeah.
Jerry don't want someone who says I don't want someone learn on the job. And it's like, damn fool, it's like you've been the general manager for 30 years and you're still fucking learning.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you to say that?
It's gonna be Bill Belichick from what my inside information just said is the interim.
I hope not.
Hey, Jerry trying to get them parties going. Jerry trying to get them parties going. What'd you say?
I said, don't let that dude touch any
Oh
draft
no. He's terrible. He's terrible with drafted. I think the last good player that he drafted was the guy that we wanted, and I think he would have been better over here. Was Kyle Duggar. You remember him? It was like was
he safety, right?
He was a safety guy, like Swiss Army knife.
Safety,
yeah. That was the last good pick he had.
Minnesota, I think.
I think he's now in Minnesota. Yeah. That was the last good pick that I can think of. But he is brilliant on finding already used parts, like Talib, going out there with the Reeveses of the world and finding Gilly. So he's good with that, but not good with finding his own.
Yes. No, he can't. He can't find that to save his life. But man, I hope not. Man, my dream is like something like Ben Carter, or Ben Johnson, and like and Robert Saleh or something like that, dude.
Robert Saleh. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Hey, all this talk about trading Michael Parsons needs to stop, bro. That's some boo boo right there. That's starting to take me off, dog. If we get in the top 10 picks, go look at that dude Abdul Carter from Penn State. He wears 11-2. Tell me those two on the opposite side of each other won't be straight nasty.
Okay. I'm gonna look him up, man. Hell yeah, man. Let me lock you in for the 209. Who I'm talking to, man?
Oh, hey, Randy Law.
Randy, okay, Randy. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Right, yeah. Randy let us know, man. He said, hey, he ain't going to be like $100,000. Appreciate you, bro.
He's too optimistic. I'm sorry, y'all. This is a bad year for us. It is a bad year. Just take it how it is. Take it out the chin and move on, dog. It's over.
No doubt, bro. That's Randy, man, bringing everything back down to earth, man. Somebody said, get him up out of here, man. He was the dude off. Remember Ray? Claude and Ray and Ray's Boom Boom Room, and then the man come in through the damn there with the flashlight. I'm like, hey, y'all quit all of that stuff. Hey, and you over there, don't be playing with yourself. That's what Randy did to us, man. Yeah, he took us out of the Ray's Boom Boom Room, man. Oh my gosh, but I get it, man. It's difficult right now to be optimistic, man, and have good times and stuff like that. But let me go over the super chats, man. CJ, man, I had to get you next time, man. He said, let me call in, Law. Just don't end with all of that, man. Yeah. But I'm going to look up Abdul Carter, in them and see what he can do. But we got some super chats here. Appreciate y'all, man. Samson, for the $4.99 for your mind. Let me make sure that these are all of what they supposed to be. Refresh. And hopefully these are all of the super chats for today, man. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to all of the new subscribers. Danks, Hector, Dallas, appreciate you for subscribing. $4.99 from Samson says they are wrong, accusing the man for quitting. Yeah, that was earlier today. You're right. If we get past the Eagles, the next 3 wins, next 3 games are winnable, and he is right with that. And shout out to you, the Gordon family. We really appreciate you over here. Even if Mingo plays, as long as he's a red zone threat, I'm fine with that. And that's from SARS. Thank you for your super chat. I would love to see us getting better in the red zone, but red zone packages are very difficult to install, and I don't think he can pick that up just like that. He's not a veteran receiver. If he was a veteran wide receiver, like Adams, D-Hop, which took him a week, then I would say yeah, but by him being who he is, it's going to take a while for him to even learn. He's still using GPS and all of that stuff to get around in Dallas, right? That brother get lost in Frisco right now. Hey, where the store in Frisco is, right down the street, take a left. He still can't find it. Trix says Hurts putting up 4 touchdowns while Rush put up 1. Turpin returns 1 kick return, and Rico runs in 3 touchdowns. Ooh, wait, man, at Trix, that's a high-scoring game. Regardless of it, that will be a fun game, But I don't want to see Hurts putting up 4 tubs. No. I don't want your future, bro. I don't want your future. No. Don't want that. Charlie G. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. He says, I don't think Jerry letting Mike go this season, after this season. Oh, wow. If we get embarrassed, there will be somebody head rolling. I get it. We got backups and things like that, but somebody head rolling, y'all. Albert says, hey, we winning this Sunday. That's all we need to know. Appreciate y'all so much, man. Also, keep this in mind for those who want to play some fantasy football stuff and into that as well, is that we got an unbelievable position right now. Use promo code LAW. All of the information is in the description box. Up to $1,000. That's that thou wow for you on bonus cashes that will be receivable to you. Make your picks right now and get a chance to be entered in. As you guys can see, shout out to Underdogs. Join millions. And it says 5 million of underdogs, basically, available in 40 states, Washington, D.C., and Canada as well. So be sure to check out Underdog. Use promo code LawNation or click the information that's in the description box under that says Underdogs to help the nation. If you guys support the nation, man, and all that we do, it will be the smallest things, man. It's just like that, going to Underdog and being a great support of the nation that way, so we can continue to do 10-hour shows, basically. I really appreciate y'all. Shout out to FrenkelFirm.com and Frenkel Law Firm for also supporting this channel. Cowboy Nation, I really appreciate everyone who hit that like, who shared this content, who also gave their donations, whether it's Cash App and beyond, to help grow the vision, man. We just seen the election season. And we seen people spend money, countless money, to support the people that they wanted to support, right? And I can tell you, that money is now spent and gone, right? And it's all over with now, and we can get back to being on the right page. Football season, shout out to basketball season, the NHL and all of that good stuff. Now we can get back focused on other things, and I can't wait for this whole week to process out. You may win, you may lose on your mindset on who you wanted to win, but at the end of the day, man, we are one. I know people say we are the divided states of America, but no, we are absolutely united, or we should continue to fight for it to be united. We may not be where we want to be right now. Ain't that right, Sheila? J Business. Yo, action. We may not be where we want to be, but we going where we should be. You know, life is a product of choices. Everyone have a reason, but results are what matter. Somebody can look at you and say, hey, he quit. He gave up. He threw the towel in. Some people can say that about you, but it's all in the heart. You know, they say you got to be hard from the start. You got to have heart to meet her. Oh, my bad. Wrong positive message. But you got to be. Don't worry about what the others are saying, because deep rooted inside of you, you know what you're capable of. Got to fight this all the way through. There are people that run into the building of the fire that's burning down, and there's people that's running out of it. The Savior runs into the fire to get people out. Where are you now? Right? And some people are blessed. Some people get things without working for it. But what are you getting? That's the mindset. What are you getting? JV Boys is 8 Ball and MJJ. Yeah. Every music would really had a message to it, even if it was in another situation that you don't want to know. But these mumbling rappers now, I don't know what they saying. And these lady rappers, I don't know what Glorilla is saying. And Megan Thee Stallion and them. Yeah, we don't know what they saying. They saying something though. Cardi B, they saying something. For a campaign to pay $40 million for them, right? They saying something. But neither here nor there, ladies and gentlemen. We got to improve our game plan. And our game plan should be this. Vote for TOP, time of possession. Win the smallest individual battles. On one end, you seen what my guy 100 Grand had to say on how we can win. The element of surprise, the trap game. And on the other end, you hear what Randy had to say. We are the 31st ranked defense. We are the 28th or the 29th ranked offense. That's terrible numbers, terrible stats. But how do we win? One play at a time, one game at a time, and looking in the mirror and saying, we can't have those mistakes like we had last week. We won in every category. We won on time of possession. We had more yards, whether it's on the ground or by air. But how did we lose? We didn't turn the ball over. We had 9 penalties. The opposing team only had 4. So we got to be more disciplined. We can't win when you are an undisciplined team. And that's right, Albert. And that's right, Unlucky. Action Powell. And we can't cry over spilled milk. They're not finna give us that 4th round draft pick back. So Mingo is here. M-I-N-G-O, M-I-N-G-O, and Mingo is his name. So either we're going to support the youth and the young kid, or we're going to rip him apart and tear him down. Those are the choices. We're going to cry about it or embrace it and be there for him. Shout out to all my Mississippi boys. Mama said, if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all of your desires makes you quite mad that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme, dream, is about it, if you'll gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret, or plan it all, and lose all terror of your mind, if you would simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity. And neither cold or the poverty or the famish or fame, the sickness of your body or brain, can turn you all away from the things you want, if dogged and grim and besieged and beset, with the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening. You will get it, baby. Let's go. Mingo, let's get it. Don't drop that ball. We're going to still talk about you now. We're going to give you the hard love. Thug love, please tell it. To bring it on. I caught a plane out to Cleveland late last evening. Help my jiggers clean up some jiggers no longer breathing. Who you believe in? Hit this weed and believe it. Roll those credits. I just want to run it up, baby. Big back, big back. Bill Belichick. What you doing, man? Get out that girl house. We're going to have Bill Belichick over here. Big back, big back. Come on.
Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play. Charge it to the game. I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T Black, I'm with Red.
That was a glory. In the words of Bill Belichick. That's what you're telling that girl, I guess.
I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf and I'm not feeling it. Search for the one, but baby,
It's the Thuggish Ruggers Bone.
Evil world we live in.
Hey.
I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel, lady, I just wanna run it.
Dak.
Don't need no deals, I make a deal, have to take it to a meal, lady, I just wanna
Shout out to the Rewind game. What we tell them about Beans?
Time to check a song. Lady, I just wanna run it.
What we got?
Count that too, count up. Lady, I just wanna run it up. I just be off the dome. I never own no chrome. Too many photos and cones. Yeah. I be at home alone. I be in zones alone. I be on road alone. I be really in the field. Let her rush, I let her feel. Lady, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. I have to take it to a meal. Lady, I just wanna
Oh, did y'all hear about this breaking news that we got over here? Oh my goodness, man.
We answered, I talked stuff, I thought we had it, but it goes to show you who's a better team, and I'm sticking Cowboys.
You're crying.
I'm hurt. I love my Eagles. I don't believe it.
You're gonna flap the hat one more time for the Eagles for the hard fight they did?
Let's go Birds, fly Eagles, fly.
Let me get my girl up in here. Montisha. Dog, Cowboys. Don't let me down this weekend, man. I can't stand them Eagles.
God sees in you.
Yeah, buddy. But we gonna get on up out of here.
That's why he chose you to break generation cycles.
Yeah.
And he about to open door for you.
Open
that no man can shut.
Doors. Yeah.
That no man can shut.
Come on, Cooper.
Because he wants to be a witness for
He wants you to be a witness, Cooper. Woo. The red beard assassin. Don't cut that beard off now. Put CR10 in the chat. We gonna have to have him to keep faith.
Don't worry about if God gonna do it. Because it's already done. It's already done. You are favored.
You are favorite.
Victory's upon you.
Come on, victory.
See this message. Big dog.
Come on, Cooper. You got this, man. You got this, man. Cooper, you got this. Let's get on up out of here. CR10, the red beard assassin. He must got a little Irish in him, huh? He must got that, Irish folks got that red stuff all over them. So let's get it, man. Irish pub coming your way. Come on with it. Let's get on up out of here. Baby, DC for life, not for short.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still involved?
Come on, Copper.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still
CR10.
Y'all usually check on me. Listen.
The red beard assassin. We still them boys. Brought to you by Cooper Rush. The Rush Hour. No traffic jam at all. Come on with it. We still them boys. Come on with it.
Jesus, this is your humble servant.
It's your humble servant.
There's clearly been a miscommunication, Jesus.
What are you gonna entertain?
Just saying this burden is a weight that you have been servant, Lord. I'm just saying, Jesus, my cup runneth over, Lord, is what I'm saying. The thing is, I ain't even thirsty, Jesus.
Come on, choir.
A little bit. You can take this whole cup, the pitcher, all of it, Jesus.
I'm still in boys. Now y'all don't want to call and check on the pastor.
Until next time, DC for life.